have a vegan food haul video for you because I just went grocery shopping and I thought I would share everything with you today because I find these videos very inspiring and I think they're great for vegans and even non-vegans because it kind of shows how many vegan foods you can actually get in a regular supermarket, because that's where I like to shop. I usually don't go to that many health food stores or organic food stores here in Germany. I just go to the regular supermarkets. I usually go to a cheaper supermarket which is called Penny, and for everything else I go to a more expensive supermarket which is either Edeka or Rewe here in my neighborhood. And before we get started, I want to thank you guys very much for all the sweet comments and all the likes on my previous video. I'm so glad so many of you took part in my giveaway. Yeah, without further ado, let's dive into the food haul. So I'm gonna start with the groceries I got at the cheaper supermarket, which is called Penny. And the first thing I picked up is this 6-pack of apples. My favorite kind of apples is called Star. And these are for me the perfect blend of sweetness and sourness. I also got some raspberries. The only thing is, if I get raspberries at the supermarket Penny, I will usually have to eat it within a couple of days because they don't always sell like the freshest fruits and vegetables. Sometimes things go bad very quickly, but it doesn't matter because I love raspberries and it's not going to be very difficult for me to eat those. I also picked up some strawberries. I'm so happy supermarkets are now selling strawberries again because they are really one of my favorite fruits and these look exceptionally fresh and sweet. Penny also sells organic ginger, so I got one big root. I will usually either use this for some homemade ginger tea or for my smoothies. For my lunch or dinner, I will usually have some kind of soy patty, and Penny sells these soy schnitzels by the brand Naturgut. And what I like about these so much is that one piece actually has 21.5 grams of protein, which is a lot and which is also great for a vegan diet. They don't always sell these. Sometimes they have the burger patties, sometimes they have some kind of patty from another brand, so I will usually just buy whatever they have, but these are actually really good, so I can definitely recommend you those. If you are into dried fruits, you know that they can sometimes tend to be a little expensive for some reason. So I actually discovered at Penny that if you go into their baking section where they have all of the things you need for baking, that they sell cranberries, and these are with sugar and sunflower oil, so maybe they are not the healthiest version, but I don't eat loads of them. I will just have like a handful for my porridge in the morning. I love basmati rice. The only thing is I'm usually too lazy to cook it myself, so I usually get the Uncle Ben's basmati rice, which comes in this little bag, and all you have to do is rip it open a tiny bit and put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and you have yourself delicious, perfectly cooked basmati rice. So I always get this one, and because it was on sale today, I actually got 4 packages. Then I got some oranges. I just love oranges lately. What I like to do and what I did this morning is I just take all of them and I peel them all and I put them in my blender, which is right over there, and I just blend them, and that gives me about 1 liter of fresh orange juice with pulp. This is definitely a super easy way to make your own orange juice without sitting there and trying to juice every single orange. Penny also sells organic cherry tomatoes, and the funny thing is they cost exactly the same as the regular cherry tomatoes. So of course I'll get the ones that are without pesticides. I usually wouldn't recommend the avocados from Penny. For some reason they always are either too hard or suddenly they go brown, and I never have them in the perfect ripe state. But this one actually looked pretty good, and it was a little more expensive than what they usually charge for avocados, so I have a good feeling about this one. But when it comes to avocados, at least in Germany, I always recommend going with the more expensive ones, even if it will cost €2.50, because then you can be sure that you're getting a good one. For my breakfast, I will also always get the organic spelt crunchy granola. I like to add this to my porridge, and I think it's just really delicious when you have the creamy porridge and a few crunchy pieces of the spelt granola. Alright, and the last thing I got from the supermarket Penny is this red rice. It's by the brand Mindfest, and this is the brand they will usually have around some type of holiday. So for example, right now we have Easter coming up, and they usually do more special types of foods or more exotic foods you don't always get. So for example, red rice isn't something they will usually sell. In my vegan lunchbox video, I actually showed a vegan lunch bowl, and for this I used red rice, and I just think it's so delicious. It doesn't necessarily taste like a rice. To me, it tastes more like quinoa, for example. Now let's move on to the groceries I bought at the supermarket Edeka. The first thing I always pick up right when I enter the store is this baby spinach. I think it has a really good quality and it lasts pretty long in the fridge. I actually did a vegan Caesar salad with this, and I will also use it for my smoothies. I also got some lemons, of which you can actually eat the peel. I got these at Edeka because I've noticed that their quality is definitely better than the one from Penny. They are definitely more juicy and softer, and they have more of an aroma. Below my last food haul, I think I got a lot of comments about the plastic all of my food is wrapped in, and I really try to find ways to minimize that. And one way I found is to buy my bananas at Edeka because they don't wrap them in plastic. If I would get the organic bananas from Penny, they are wrapped in plastic, so that's just another load of extra trash nobody needs. I also get my broccoli at Edeka, not because the one at Penny isn't good, although I do think that the quality of the one you can get at Edeka or Rewe is a little bit better than the one from Penny. But the last time I got a broccoli from Penny, when I was washing it and cleaning it, a big bug came out. I know it's not a bad thing when there's a big bug coming out of your vegetables. That actually means it's healthy and there aren't that many pesticides on it. But still, it wasn't a fun experience, so I just feel a little bit better when I get one from the other stores. I know this is stupid because this could also have happened with the broccoli from Edeka. If you've never tried garden cress, you definitely have to give it a try. I think it just adds an extra special something to whatever you added. You can have this in your salad or put it on your sandwich. It's just a great way to add some extra flavor and some extra vitamins. What I will do, I will just cut like a piece open right here, and then I'll just cut it with the scissors, and that's really the easiest way to eat it. This right here is my recent discovery from Edeka, and I actually told you about this in my February favorites. It's like the vegan alternative to quark or strained yogurt. It's made from soybeans, so it's 100% plant-based, and it's really delicious, very creamy. And I'm thinking of making a vegan cheesecake with this. And from the same line, you can also get strained yogurt with fruits inside. So this one, for example, is with mango. It is so delicious, so it's like a little dessert for me. This is vegan mayonnaise, and it's from the store-owned brand Bio Vegan. So it's mayonnaise made without eggs. I've gotten so used to this one. I definitely prefer this flavor over the flavor of regular mayonnaise. I also got some sandwich bread, and this one I can definitely recommend. I think this is so tasty. It's by the brand Golden Toast, and it's called Körner Harmonie. So it's made with lots of seeds in there. It's very filling. It has a very, I don't know, like a rich flavor, which I really like. I used to never like cilantro for some reason, but all of a sudden I like its flavor. So that's why I got this huge box of cilantro. I think it's really delicious, and I will either put this on my sandwiches, in my wraps, in my salads, in sauces I make. As a plant-based milk alternative, I will usually go for soy milk, and usually I will actually get the one from Alpro. But this time around, I decided to go with the store-owned brand Bio Vegan, and this is just plain soy milk. It does contain sugar and salt. I don't know, I just thought I would give it a go and see how it tastes. I think I've bought this in the past, but I can't remember what it tastes like. I also got a sweet potato because I love sweet potatoes. They're so versatile. I eat them almost every single day. This one is organic. I don't know, they're so easy to prepare. You can put them in the microwave, you can cook them, you can put them in a food steamer, in the oven. And yeah, and when you chop it up, it only takes like 20 minutes for it to be done. Some spring onions or green onions. And I also got 2 cans of chickpeas. These are by the brand Bonduelle and they're really good. I have this chickpea phase right now. I could eat them all the time. I like them either on their own or for a hummus. And finally, I have one more awesome recommendation for you guys who live in Germany, and that is birch juice. And this one I found in the international food section in my Edeka, and this one is actually Russian, and it's birch juice with mint. And I don't know, I looked at it and I thought it looked so interesting and I could not imagine what it would taste like, so I gave it a try. And honestly, this is so delicious. It's very refreshing, very sweet, and the mint really adds this awesome freshness to it. I can imagine this tastes awesome in the summer if you add a few ice cubes, maybe a little bit of mint. So yeah, these are all of my groceries. I hope you found this video interesting or maybe a little bit inspiring. Maybe there were a few products you will find in your supermarket and give them a try. As you can see, I do spend quite a lot of money on my food every week, so this is about the amount I will get for each week. But honestly, some of the things will definitely last me a little longer, so it will last me at least like 2 weeks, some of the things, so I don't always spend that much. But I definitely feel like since food and eating healthy is so important to me and my lifestyle, I gladly spend the money on that. So I know there are a lot of people out there who don't want to spend that much money on fresh fruits and vegetables and all of these vegan alternatives and schnitzels and whatever I got. But I feel like eating healthy is one of the most important things to me, so I'd rather spend my money on that than on something I won't really be needing. So thank you very much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm really excited to read your feedback on it. And I just wish you all a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!